Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In the last video of this series, I showed you what Arduino is and what it can do. Today, I'll show you how to program Arduino through the Arduino IDE development environment. I'll also show you our first small project. So don't forget to subscribe, and here we go. How to program Arduino. The main thing we will need is a development environment in which to program the Arduino. For this series, one have chosen the Arduino IDE development environment. Arduino IDE is a frequently used open source software. To work with Arduino, we are able to program various components in it to do exactly what we want them to do. The main reason for the popularity of this tool is its simplicity. How to download and install Arduino IDE. First, open a web browser and enter Arduino IDE download and click on the first link. We get to the official Arduino website. And here we choose the operating system. Before the download starts, we will be asked if we wanted to support the Arduino IDE with a donation. The contribution is voluntary, so if you don't want to contribute, just click on the Just Download button and continue downloading. After downloading the file, open the file. The Arduino IDE installation window opens. Here we agree on the license. Then choose who the installation is for and the installation location and wait. After installation, click Finish and open the Arduino IDE. Congratulations, we have just successfully installed Arduino IDE. Now I will show you the features of Arduino IDE. The first thing one notices is the text editor. Here we will program the Arduino. His button will compile the code. And this button will upload the code to the Arduino. Here we will select the board on which we want to upload the code. There is also another important button, and that is the serial output button. Here we see the sketchpad. Here we can install more boards. And here we can install libraries. That's roughly all you need to know about the Arduino IDE. We can also use Visual Studio Code with the Platformio extension to program the Arduino. In one of my videos I discuss this more. The video appears here. Now let's try our first program where we will try to flash the LED. First, we'll need to build a circuit. For this we will need an Arduino, on LED, wires, a 220 ohm resistor to avoid damaging the LED, and a cable through which we will program the Arduino. And breadboard. When we have all the components ready, we will connect them to the following diagram. When we have everything connected, we'll connect the Arduino cable to the computer. We open the Arduino IDE and program the code here. The first thing one notices in the code is the void setup function. Inside this function, things will happen that are only done at the beginning of the code and will never happen again. In contrast, in the void loop function, everything inside is repeated over and over again. The first thing the Arduino needs to know is how the pin the LED is on will behave. This is done by the pin mode function, in which we need to know the pin number. And how the pin will behave. We have a choice of two options, either input, which is used to read data, and output, which is used to send data. The following symbol must appear at the end of the line. The first thing we want is to make the LED light up. And this is achieved by the digital write function, which controls the digital outputs. The first thing we need in this function is to know the pin number and the pin status. The state of a pin can only be 0 or 1, and we express this as HIGH and low. The next thing we want is to make the LED light for 1 second. And this is achieved by the delay function, which makes the delay in milliseconds. Then we want the LED to go off for 1 second. And we already know how to do that. Then compile the code. After successful compilation, select the board where to upload the code and click on the Upload button. If you have done everything correctly, you should see the LED flash. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.